Sports Extra starts now. Sponsored by New West Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery.
Welcome into another week of Sports Extra. It's a big game week, playing playing on Sunday in Vegas. But hey, you're in the 308 and the 402. We've got some big games as well, and a rivalry one. Let's start here in Kearney, where 3-game winning streak is on the line. Lincoln Southeast.
Yeah, when it comes to it, it's Kearney that's looking to avenge the loss that it had against Southeast. That was earlier in the HAC tournament. When you have a rematch in effect that comes about just a couple weeks after the matter, should be pretty electric.
Yeah, they should be electric. Let's head out to Kearney, where it's Autism Awareness Night. Things going right. The man, the myth, the legend, Ben Johnson. He's starting off. Let's just say he's getting his own board for 2. Then the other half of the Splash brother, Jacob Weber, off the inbounds, takes 2 dribbles. He's going to extend the lead with the left hand. But Dangeet answers back for Southeast, as this one was a heavyweight battle with metaphorical punches being thrown back and forth. Deep driving, but he's met by Weber, who says, "Get that shot out of here." And if some is good, more is better. Weber to the lane again, and he's going to make it, especially when I edit it that way. The Southeast would go on an 11-2 run, capped off by this Kendall Hinton's bucket to push the lead to 10 for the Bearcats. They're going to storm back. Asher Endorf with the great pass to Colt Straka to cut the lead to 6. And I told you we'd hear more from Ben Johnson, tied at 48. Coach Bronick says, "Hey, Ben, cook." And 44 does his thing. Off the pass. Boom. Hoop in the Harmony. Hear that? KFGW. Good thing I can speak English.
My guy Austin Jacobson.
Austin Jacobson with the call. And that's game, guys. 51-48. Kearney with the win. On to the girls, where they're playing some great basketball. Keep it going tonight. Early on, leading by 10 when Paige Mylan pump fake, steps to the right. Good. And check out this pass here from freshman Libby Province. Are you kidding me? How does it get through? And it does. Kiara Dudenhofer lays it in. Now Province says, not only can I dish, but I can score too. She's going to hit the floater here with the left hand. Nice play there. The Southeast, they're trying to keep it close. The turnover, they're going to cut the lead to 12. But Harley Straka, if clutch is good, then she's good. She is money. From the corner for 3, seals this one as Kearney cruises to the 53-42 win.
The FKC, it just means more. You and I know that, especially if you look at my Twitter here and there. If you do, I appreciate it. But especially that's the case when SCM and Overton girls hoops meet up, right? Saturday they did so. We'll talk about that in a second. But these teams are some of the best in the state.
Yep.
2 teams with a combined 3 losses. Let's do this thing. Senior night in Overton, but the Mustangs were looking for revenge from last Saturday's FKC tourney final, especially Mike O'Neill. 3 minutes left in the first. O'Neill with the left hand. The senior was a force in this first quarter. 90 seconds later, O'Neill, right wing, leave her open, you give her 3. Micah had 9 of SCM's 10 first quarter points. And speaking of the first quarter, Daisy Ryan had the last of them. Second to go, the floater at the buzzer. Just a reminder, the bank is open even at 6 o'clock on a Friday night. Overton heads into the half down, but came out as winners by just 1. The SCM boys forced a split, winning by 8. Let's head to Amherst. Broncos hosting Elm Creek, and the Broncos were rocking with the 3. Third quarter, Hannah Herrick, +3. Back from injury, she was on fire. 2 minutes later, Josie Tesmer, how about another? Toilet bowls in. Broncos go up 11 in a matter of a minute and a half. 4.5 minutes left in the third. Buffaloes would answer, though. Hallie Knapp, nice fake inside for the deuce. That cuts the deficit to 9, but Herrick was not done just yet. Morgan Arata with the kick. Herrick does the rest. Senior with 24. Broncos with the 45-38 win. Head coach Brandon Rohrer talking about his seniors post-game.
They buy in to everything they do. They take pride in everything they do. Their effort is never changed by circumstance. They're just the most impeccable character. They're going to do great things in life, but they're just great individuals who are super unselfish and work really hard.
Herrick, by the way, had 5 3-pointers. Let's go to the boys. The top seeds in last week's FKC tourney, Amherst and Elm Creek. Broncos were cooking in the first. Austin Adelung, minute in, 3's up. Amherst striking first once again. It's 3-0 Broncos. Minute later, Tage Hadwiger being crafty. Double taps X. He can't get the first, but a rebound and the points, that'll do. Broncos go up 5-0. Buffaloes were trying to wake up. Cade Sint driving with force. He draws the foul, hits one of his 2 free throws. Buffs finally get on the board, but the Broncos were cooking everything in this play. Gavin Davis, the freshman, gets to save. Hadwiger goes through London. Oi, I'm Husses that good, bruv. Broncos get the win, 66-50.
Out to Axtell, where there'll be no London, maybe a little Canadian accent.
From you.
Defensive battle early on. Pass here to Bristol Thorell. Buckets. She shoots that one from Connecticut to push the lead. But the Rough Riders, they're going to answer back this time, crashing the offensive glass. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Finally, 3 offensive boards by lefty Kira Nelms with the putback. Now this was defensive. They're getting turned up here as Anastasia Gaius with the steal, and this one, 2-on-1. Allison Van Pelt lays it in for 3 as they go on to win this one, 51-25. Boys action, Southwest looking for the sweep. Third quarter, not happening. Keaton Cole dialing it up from long distance. Good. Push the lead to 9. Southwest now trying to drive back. Ethan Morgan, not going to happen, brah. Turns it into this Carson Lindau easy bucket. Wildcats pulling away. Starts on the defensive end. Lockdown defense, second half. Turns into this Elijah Bergstrom. Easy finish. They're just getting easy buckets. But the Rough Riders, they're hanging around. The bank was open late in Overton. It's also open late in Axtell. Houston, Bill Letter cuts the deficit to 12. But the Wildcats are so good defensively. They cruise to the easy 69-38 win. We're just getting started, Trey.
Of course we are.
We're going to come back. Holdridge, where the Dusters were on fire tonight. That's coming up next on Sports Extra, sponsored by New West Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery. Welcome back to Sports Extra. I can actually put my glasses on. Maybe I can actually read now.
Put on the content.
Yeah. Kearney Catholic coming off a big win over Ashland Greenwood yesterday.
Ow,
could they continue that? Trey, I don't poke your eye.
Sorry, I don't know how people put their contacts in. I don't have to wear them.
I don't either. But let's get to Kearney Catholic. Lincoln taking on the Christians of Crusaders, Lincoln Christian. Crusaders outstart fast. Nadia Kassenbaum with the 3-ball. She knocks that down. They built an early lead. Then on the fast break, Susanna Becker, she's going to hit the hole all the way in. Off the glass.
Nice fake.
Yeah, oh, look at that behind me. That's an ancient horse. But the Stars are coming back. Callie Squires is in the post. You know where she's good from. Look at that. Up, down, spinning, winning. Shake it off. Shake it off. Oh. Callie, then Squires down low to London Carnes with a sweet hook shot. Crusaders are going to take this one, though. They're good. Macy Pittinger from beyond the arc. Splash. That would grow as Kearney Catholic would fall to Lincoln Christian on this night, 52-23. How about the boys taking on the Crusaders, hoping for a dub, their final win of the season, or final game of the season, rather. Carson Murphy, he's going to UNK for football. He can also ball from deep. He hits the bucket. A few trips later down the floor, Murphy this time, he's going to go to the top of the arc. Good. They're out to an early lead. Kearney Catholic, actually 12 points. But here the feed inside to Cade Marshbanks for the easy bucket. Then it's Marshbanks in transition, spotting up in the corner, 3-ball, pocket, good. It brought it within 5, but the Stars able to find their groove again. They're going to swing it around to Owen Axman, who's going to nail the triple from this corner to extend their lead. And they would feed Oliver Sharp inside. Pretty turnaround jumper as Kearney hangs around. Look at that.
Nice.
Looks like the 76er, 53-47. Elton Brand.
I don't know about the 76ers. Go Celtics. Girls of Holdridge and St. Paul with a touching gesture. Handing out flowers to those impacted by cancer in the stands tonight. Let's get into game action. St. Paul getting things started inside. Gracie Kelly eventually gets the whack and a whistle, converts a 3-point play. Holdridge has a sharpshooter, though, and she was on display tonight. Avery Hurlbert from all the way in Axtell connects with the 3. Then the Dusters see what they can do. with a running floater. Hurlburt putting on a show in her final home game in some sick jerseys too. Holdridge in transition, and then Hurlburt calls her number. Deep three, got it. Hot potato for the Dusters here around the outside. Great ball movement. Yeah, you guessed it. Death, taxes, Hurlburt. Had the first 10 points for the Dusters, and other options too. Addie Stutzman from the corner. Good.
That's her spot.
That's her spot.
Yeah.
She's really good. I don't know.
I want to guard her.
Yeah, she would probably cross as well. Either way, Holdridge shuts down the Wildcats. Final score 36-16. We all know about the Holdridge Dusters. Yeah, we got that. I lived there. How about the Twisters? The dance team putting on a show at halftime. Holdridge up big through 2 quarters. Not to say St. Paul wasn't determined to close the gap. Sam Wells well beyond the arc. And it was Garrett Johnson leading the Dusters in scoring. One reason why here. Nice floater attacking to the hoop. Wells up for a heat check with another attempt from at least 24 feet deep. At least from Funk.
Steph Curry.
He's true. Sam Wells was feeling it. St. Paul's with the inbound underneath. Chris Thomas calls for it and gets it, finishing the job at the rim. Holdridge had 43 points at the half for a reason. Get 3 here from Wyatt Piper, who hits the triple as well. Hey, good to see you. Pink out. I don't know. Pink out, ESPN out. He'll take either one, and Holdridge will take a win as well. Final score 74-48 over St. Paul. The Dusters get the sweep.
Jordan Arsdorf and Derek Billiter trying to get their squads peaking at the right time before sub-district. No problem, Pleasanton, when it comes to shooting from downtown. Natalie Rasmussen, splash from the wing. Yeah, Loomis on the inbounds play. Sophia Schemper, the freshman, gets the foul and the bunny to go. Pleasanton, though, they're operating in transition. Rasmussen finds Tyra Secatura from the other wing. Another Bulldog triple. Trying to cut the deficit in half. Zay Bowie, she's gliding in for the opportunity. Check that one out off the bank. It's good. Loomis, though, making a nice little run inside Natalie Kegley. Good. Ooh, this one's a tight one. Back and forth. It's another 3-ball. From distance, it's Brittany Riley from the top of the key. The Bulldogs, they're hitting everything. They bite off more than they can chew as they win this one, 57-51. Loomis seniors Kale Nelson and Zach Rademacher honored before the game and their careers, great careers there. Caden Keishancall?
Big Keishcall.
Keishcall, there we go for the bucket. Then Brennan Lidner gets the corner splash. Off the glass, splash off the glass for 2. Pleasanton keeps attacking though. Kaiser Dixon finds a roadblock and he kicks it to Ryland Kingston. The junior rises up higher. But they answer right back. Graham Tromke is there. The Wolves are back in business. And then Ben Tromke, cross court, skip pass to Jay Shuker. He stings it from the wing. Pleasanton though getting the favorable bounce here in the first quarter. Kingston being able to right the place at the right time. Right before the horn is Pleasanton led 14-5, but it's Loomis comes back to win in a thriller, 48-47.
Couple of good games in Loomis, a good one at Hastings as well. Tigers taking on the Islanders of GI. First quarter, Islanders trailing to start. Lydia Youssef passing to Emmy Ward. She gets the bucket, and it was GI's first bucket of the game. Next play, Tigers with the ball. Mackenzie Nolet with the drive and the layup off the pass from Madison Hamilton. Hastings has itself a 6-point lead. Few plays later, Tigers with it yet again. Emma Landgren looking for teammates, finds Nolet, pump fake, got it, knocks it down. It's 18-4 Tigers, and it would be all Tigers after this, pouncing to a win. Final score 64-31. Coach Liz Vanderpool, Mike is hot.
I'd say we've kind of worked on making sure that we're being tough and we're being mentally tough with each other, and that has kind of been a struggle at times. But we got to know, like, the other team's not going to lay off of us on defense, so we need to make sure that we are strong with the ball, and we make sure we help out our teammates when we can.